at the main lift hill on the left. The structure at the top. There are plenty of people that come to Dollywood all the time that know what that is. For those of you that have never been here before, that in essence is a bee house. We have a real problem in the Smokies with a type of paper wasp that in the fall apparently is mating season for the wasps, and that is and they swarm around high hot objects like the top of a lift hill. So we've had problems on Wild Eagle, we've had problems on Thunderhead back in the day, and because this is the highest structure on this side of the park, that's a structure that we built under the direction of the University of Tennessee Department of Entomology as a test, and it worked beautifully last fall. So you may see something like that appear on some other rides as we go. So the false drop, and then the main drop. It's 165 feet. When you reach the bottom of that, well, at the top of the lift, you're going 47 miles an hour. As you hit the bottom, you're in that 72, 73 mile an hour range, and you go up immediately into this wave turn, which provides a pretty crazy weightless feeling that your body doesn't catch up with the train until you hit the bottom. It goes around, there's an outside turn, and then you see the turn to the left and the turn to the right. Alan Schilke calls that twist and shout. And it drops back down and then goes up. There's an airtime hill here. You go up and over this, and that's part of, it starts the quadruple down that's on this ride. So there's a quadruple down as it wraps around the hill going back the other way, back up into another 180 degree half loop on the backside, and then in and around the brake run. Really, really fast, lot of change of direction. It'll probably be running ridiculously fast today because of the rain, as will Thunderhead. It really has been running very, very well and very consistently. Now that isn't to say that we haven't, it'll still have some hiccups. It's a pretty complicated machine. The trains that you saw on the station are still latest generation RMC trains, and they're still working their way through some challenges with that generation train. But we think, as Barry said, that we have 90% of everything worked out. So questions while we're up here, and it's quiet. Kind of show you how we get the vehicles down here. When the vehicles get us down here, of course, the regular load wheels will be riding on that, but once it gets in here, it's on the upstop wheels. That way, once we get it in here, you can spin all the other wheels, do more maintenance on it, be able to check bogies if you need to, or whatever else is on our inspection list.
Yeah, you drop it over there, right?
We do.
And then you can wheel it in here, and then this is where you can actually pull wheels, all the bearings.
Correct. And of course it can't come in under its own power, so it has a drive wheel also. This pulls it in and out. So anyway, the train itself, of course there's not one down here, and we'll look through, I was trying to think how we did.
Last year, one of them was out for some period of time. Is that the wheels or something?
I don't know exactly what time you're talking about.
Oh, I heard it.
But anyway, so underneath the trains, you will see this here is the road that the car is going to. This is the launch system. And we'll look at a stator once we're
vehicle pulls in, it's kind of hard here. So once the vehicle comes in, you see these pneumatic cylinders go up. So what that's doing is that brings the electrical contactors and puts electricity up on the vehicle to release your restraints. So basically what it's doing, and then also in the middle of it, you'll see kind of a, it almost looks like a brake fin. It lines them up. That way it gets contact on all 8 contacts. The vehicle itself originally didn't have these 2 brake fins, and that was an add-on afterwards. That was actually one of the first modifications that we made to it. It was, we did not have enough braking just on a rollback situation, so we actually added more brake fins, or added the brake fins for more braking. So that's why we have that many more of those. Again, you've got your drive tires, which pushes it out of the load station. You also have these here. That's just airbags, which lifts up a platinum that is just a park brake. So it kind of holds it in place while you're loading the vehicle. Just trying to think of anything else. But really, and of course, it's kind of hard to see anything because it's really packed in there. Any questions as far as the underneath of the vehicle? Or I'll tell you, the company that built the elevator itself was Larson. So they built towers already. So Jeff Novotny built this.
Do they still have like F3 operators to actually lower it or something?
Do what now?
How many operators do you have to lower it?
Well, technically 1. I mean, but it's just a long walk because what you have to do, because the controls are down here, which we're working on that. We're going to move them up on the track. So what has to happen, you'll see as we come through here, the controls for it. So what you have to do is park the vehicle on it, walk down the stairs, move. I know, I didn't design it. So
I just work here.
I didn't. But so anyway, then of course you come down here, then you lower it down, then you come up to the maintenance section. Drive the car in, come back out, raise it back up, then you go back up to dispatch, turn it back over to them. But we.
Do you have a maintenance key? You gotta leave. You gotta
we do.
up there.
Yeah, it's only. Yeah, you gotta be in a maintenance function to do that. So, and right now what we're doing is put the controls up there. That way you can do it all right there. Where we're going now is I'm gonna take you through the control room. Once we get in, it is louder in there just